My friends are settling down, buying houses, starting families, and here I am, living in a tent. How on earth did I end up here? Somehow I've decided to weave my love of surfing together with cycling. Never in a million years could I have seen this coming. There's not many things in life that grind my gears. However, there is one exception. Cyclists. Cyclists taking up excessive space on the road, drifting out of bike lanes, completely oblivious to the train of traffic held up behind them. Everyone's been stuck behind one. And now, ironically, I'm about to become my own biggest pet peeve and ride my bike with a surfboard the entire length of New Zealand. I grew up in the small coastal town of Ohope Beach in the North Island of New Zealand. At 17, I packed my bags, left home, and flew across the ditch to Australia on my so-called gap year, which then turned into 10.
Oh no!
Sorry, Mum. Australia is vast, woven together by tropical rainforests, wild mountain ranges, large expanses of empty desert, and river systems that run for hundreds of kilometres. The long sand-bottom points and rich coastal lifestyle first drew me to Australia's east coast, where I've been working as a mental health carer while studying psychology. Most of the time I'm chasing waves up and down the coast, and if I'm honest, I'll probably be 90 by the time I graduate.
Down and pushing on the levees. This water's getting aggy and these hands are getting heavy, and we are all just hypocrites vying for a shore, with the ache inside to ride the mighty wind and nothing more. She came and shook me tenderly one night while I was drinking. The alcohol was quick as sand and took me down to sinking. The sinking took me praying and I fell upon the floor. I said, I'm waiting for my time to go, please tell it to me, Lord. And I'm calling on angels now. I want them to set me free. I hope that they're real, though sometimes it feels like nobody's listening. And the moon and the sun and the stars shine bright and high. The way that the world goes by. But I hope that they're real, and I hope they can hear me cry. I'm not sure if they're real, but I'll wait for them till I die.
I stumbled upon Robin Davidson's journey across the Australian desert in the film Tracks. Her willingness to leave what was familiar and step into uncertainty became a strong motivator behind my own decision to travel the length of New Zealand at an intentionally slow pace. So, the adventure I'm about to embark on, I'm going to be cycling the length of New Zealand from Bluff right down in the south of the South Island. We're going to go up the east coast of the South Island and then catch the ferry across to Wellington and check what the forecasts are doing as to whether we go the east or the west coast, and then follow the North Island right up to the top. And that's the adventure. I grew up there, so it's always home to me, and I'm really looking forward to getting home. My cycling career peaked when I was probably 7 years old, cycling to primary school. and I haven't actually been on a bike consistently since then. So going in completely blind. Sometimes you've just got to show up and do it, if you're ready or not. Aotearoa sits in the deep South Pacific. Its dramatic landscapes were born from the collision of two tectonic plates that forced the land upward from the ocean floor, forming the Great Southern Alps and fueling volcanic activity in the north. This constant uplift and erosion creates one of the world's most visually striking and geologically dynamic landscapes. The first people to arrive on the shores of New Zealand were Polynesian navigators who voyaged across the central Pacific in large ocean-going canoes. They brought with them a rich Polynesian language and tradition, which over centuries of isolation evolved into the distinct Māori culture and language known today. Modern Aotearoa now reflects a fusion of its indigenous Māori heritage, colonial European history, and diverse multicultural influences. This land is defined by snow-capped mountains, ancient volcanic peaks, unique native forests, and sweeping coastlines. My route would take me more than 2,000 kilometres across one of the most mountainous countries on Earth. The true challenge would not be the distance, but rather the relentless climbs. Well, that, and the possibility of being run off the road by a truck.
How good is your repair skills?
Yeah. I've never repaired anything on a bike. I am as green as it gets. Never changed a wheel.
Right, let's go and ride the country.
It's one way to learn.
Why not? Baptism by fire, isn't it? Yeah.
Baptism by fire.
Straight on the deep end. Well,
I have this trait where I like to just throw myself as far in the deep end as possible, so
why not?
I've kind of done it, haven't I?
Welcome to Southland.
No hands? My whole bike stopped and I looked down and my board bag cord got caught in the chain. If this is setting the tone for the next 1,900 kilometres. I'm screwed. I needed a guiding hand, someone with lived wisdom, to help me navigate through this complete bike infancy. The name Annie Ford kept popping up in passing conversations. 2 days prior, she had set a world record, descending a crazy 55,727 vertical metres on a mountain bike in a single day, right here in New Zealand. I still didn't really know what that meant, but it sounded like Annie was just the woman I needed to talk to. Hi Annie, I'm good. How are you?
I'm so good. Where are you at the moment?
I'm currently setting up the bike and doing last minute adjustments and stuff, so hopefully going to set out tomorrow morning, so super excited.
I know that feeling.
I have done no bike riding, so I'm throwing myself completely in the deep end with this.
Yes.
Do you have what would be your tips for someone completely green in the bike world?
New Zealand's a bit different to everywhere else I've ridden because of the geography. So it's such a mountainous country that the roads are quite narrow.
Yeah.
And it's not the driver's fault. It's the fact that they have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
And often it's so windy and blind that they just don't have time to see you well.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can't do when you put your mind to it.
Yeah.
It is an epic adventure. I'm so excited for you. I look forward to you, like, breaking through all the barriers out there, because you just, like, there's so much time that you got in your mind, and it's a powerful experience in all the right ways.
Yeah. Oh wow. What have I gotten myself into? I think the scope of it has finally arrived. It's sinking in. I'm so excited. It's going to be such a good adventure. I forgot to put water in the drink bottles. I can't believe it's happening. Leaving New Zealand at such a young age meant I'd never had the chance to truly explore this wild and wonderful backyard of mine. I'd been craving the opportunity to come back for some time, and I'd felt it pulling me, to slow down and truly immerse myself back here again. So why on a bike, you may wonder? There's something to be said for moving slowly, travelling at a pace where you're at complete surrender to your surrounds, the weather, the people, the animals and the road. Moving at this speed, or lack of, really opens up space to notice the smaller things, and with that comes a deep acceptance, a different kind of connection to all that is around you. Clocked in 90k on the dot. I did plan to go 30 k's further, but I was way too tired, and there was a big hill at the end which I had to walk up, and I just thought, I'm done. And it's turned out quite good, because now there's a semi-nice camp. So yesterday, the pin holding the trailer together has become faulty, which is incredibly dangerous. I've also found that the back wheel is too big, and so it's really sensitive and almost like trying to overpower when I'm steering. It'll be a little bit of an adjustment period, going from normal life in a little house to life on a bike. But it feels so good and I'm so excited. Beautiful. Wow. So thankful to be here. Look at that.
I broke my back trying to fight this. I will break my own heart and go there. Home I will go. Alone I will be. It's the
Wow. First proper hill climb. That was the most humbling. I'm not even finished, I'm halfway. All the gear that's supposed to be in the trailer is now on my handlebars, which is working for now. Day 2, heading west. Up the hills, lots of hills. day 3 of hills, and I've got to get myself up there, and then once I've gotten up there, traverse back up to there.
The mattress behind my seat fell off about 5 times up the hills, and then the pin holding the trailer in is now faulty. Everything is falling apart. So many hills. My quads are so dead.
Doesn't look very steep, but we've hit gravel hill, and because I've had to shift all my stuff onto my handlebars, the weight's not even and the wheels keep skipping out. So that's me. I'm just walking. Just gonna pretty much walk the length of New Zealand.
My body was exhausted. Adjusting to the new daily workload of cycling with all my gear and lugging it up endless hills was really taking a toll. The bike and trailer were playing up to the extent that it was too dangerous to keep going on.
Gonna have to ditch the trailer. It's not really that safe, is it?
I had to find a solution, otherwise I was putting myself in serious danger while biking on the main roads here.
So I went to the mechanics and they found out that there was a piece missing where the pin goes to hold it in place. Whipped up a little piece for that, put it all in place, so that's all really secure, but the actual trailer is still being really touchy. Literally like 10 minutes after leaving the mechanics, the thing that holds this into the bike, it's gone. And it's all falling apart. Everything is falling apart. Sometimes you've just got to listen to that, and we're going to just retreat and deal with it tomorrow.
These unforeseen setbacks were leaving me constantly adapting, rerouting, and rethinking my entire existence as I fumbled like a true novice up the coast. Turns out, when your entire life is stripped back to a bike, that one tiny piece of metal suddenly becomes the thread holding this whole adventure together.
I've lost track of time. I think it's about day 7. The trailer's broken, so we're just reassessing what to do from here. Seems like it's kind of got us in its grips. Doesn't want to let us go. But hopefully after that, we hit the road properly.
And I wanted more. I wanted all the world. Wanted for a place I couldn't find.
This was going to be a lot harder than I had anticipated.
'Cause there's no shore in this state of mind.
Only a week earlier, I'd called Annie out of the blue, sharing my ridiculous idea to ride across New Zealand with absolutely no biking experience. Not once did she show a sliver of doubt. I reached out to Annie again, and within minutes she had a plan brewing. The trailer she had used to ride across New Zealand 2 years earlier was sitting in her garage in pristine condition and ready to go. All I had to do was somehow get myself to Queenstown, just a casual few hundred kilometres away. Making some beautiful pasta. Secret to food, good food on the road when you've just got a jet boil. Lots of chili flakes and everything. Had the most beautiful day of riding. Being on the bike has just allowed for so many little interactions for the beauty of the human spirit to shine through. I think that's been really encouraging.
I've done panniers on my bike, but like her, I've been wanting to do it for years. Surfing New Zealand, mate, that's so cool, girl. Mate, cheers to you. So she's got a big day ahead of her, bro. Real big.
Bye! What an absolute legend.
Okay, so it goes in and out.
Yeah.
And that will be so much better for the gravel. Your independence and the resourcefulness and your attitude is everything.
Yeah.
Like, the hurdles are inevitable. It's just like, okay, are we going to lean into this? And like, it's part of the adventure. Or are you going to go down the narrative of, it's hard, this sucks. You know.
I found that like my coping mechanism is just laughing. I was just like,
Excellent.
I was like, oh, this is so unfortunate. And again, I'm like, all right, oh well. Will be my friend. Woo-hoo. Yee-hoo. So far, the landscape of New Zealand has been absolutely incredible. Being in the mountains is such a beautiful contrast to being on the coast, and it was some of the most amazing scenery I've ever seen in my entire life. It just puts everything into perspective and reminds you of how small you are in a really healthy way. Looking forward to getting some waves. It's definitely a lot slower of a way to do a surf trip being on a bike, but it's going to be the best feeling when it does all line up and we get some good waves.
Losing a star without a sky. Losing the reasons why. You're losing the calling that you've been faking. And I'm not kidding. It's damned if you don't, it's damned if you do. Be true, 'cause I'll lock you up in the sad zoo. Oh, hidey, 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 what you trying to prove? Hidey, 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 you're not worth a thing. So your fortune's on a string and hold them up to light. Blue smoke will take a very violent flight, and you will be changed and everything, and you will be very sad, sad still. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see you. How selfish of you to believe in the meaning of all the bad you dream. Meadow heart, you're not hiding. Meadow heart, you're not worth a thing. Meadow heart, you're not hiding. Meadow heart, you're not worth a thing.
Lining up swell on a bike can feel like finding a needle in a haystack. It completely strips away any pre-swell expectations. So to arrive at sunny, peeling waves was the best feeling in the world. I woke up this morning and had like a high heart rate, which is not the best sign. I think it's all caught up to me, just like constantly being on the road and like looking for somewhere to pitch your tent, and physically demanding as well, having to bike to make any progress. Being on the highways is, you know, you're 110% switched on the whole time you're out there, which is usually about 8 hours straight. Just with the trucks and the traffic, especially if there's not much of a shoulder on the road, you've got to always be completely on alert, looking in your rear vision mirror, pulling over. The reality of it is it's just been a lot for my body, I guess. Adjusting. I think my body just had to rest. It had been a big actually few weeks since the start of the trip, so just rested, get back on the bike today, back into it, shifted the mindset a little bit, and got 90 Ks with a slight headwind and a slight uphill, so it'll be good character building. Ani is a surfer from Tasmania who spends her time chasing remote waves while working at the Bureau of Meteorology. Hani had reached out to join after hearing about the trip through a friend. I'd never actually met Hani before, and her determination and openness to come along blew me away. It truly takes a special kind of person to turn up and dive headfirst into this kind of escapade. We planned to meet a few hundred kilometres down the road where she'd be flying in. I was so excited to have her join me for a leg of the trip, and I couldn't wait to share time on the road together.
Oh yeah, here's my bike. And I feel like we're missing a component. What does this do? This looks really important.
Yes! Spent the whole morning setting up. We're gonna head up the coast. We've got a glorious tailwind. Hani's first down the bike. I've got to figure out how to use these gears, and I think then I'll be pretty prepared.
Hani had never spent any proper time on a bike either, and we both knew we were in for a good adventure.
Our food for the day. Hunter-gatherers now on rations. Just had the most epic day of riding ever, and we have smoothed us down right to the ocean. Oh my gosh, we can see the ocean after the biggest day of riding. That's the best feeling. Oh, yay! Such a special day. Hopefully some waves tomorrow in the morning. There's a bit of swell coming up the coast, hence why we rode like crazy maniacs today. So hopefully we'll see in the morning if it's all been worth it. Fingers crossed.
Old Miss Misty was a stone-skinned guy. Well, she didn't stick around at one time for too long. 'Cause too long is too long, she said. She said, I'll be gone by morning. Don't come again after me. Got to get back to that place I've never been. I've never been. T-Bone City up at 2:15. She traded in her daddy's old packet Super Racer Dan for a Vincent Black Shadow machine. Yeah, she opened him up, some 50 horses hot, foaming at their mouths in a dust cloud headed south on down the Devil's Backbone, down his wicked legs, fly away, oh glory, ringing in her head, saying, I'll be gone by morning, don't come again after me, Got to get back to that place I've never been before. The big magnolia down by Beulah's Pond, in a hand-me-down sundress and rope boots. I could go on and on. With my boat action 22, I knock them blossoms down. Well, Missy catch them in a skirt before they hit the ground, singing, I'll be gone by morning. Don't come again after me. Got to get back to that place I've never been before.
So blunt. Just like paddling the whole time.
It was hilarious. I was like starting to see stars and I was like, I think I need to go sleep first. Who would ever combine biking and surfing? I think it's a good combination when you don't bike 250 kilometres in 3 days for a swell.
Yeah, we're going to head over to the North Island in 2 days' time, which is really, really exciting. Going to be a monumental moment halfway, and yeah, catch the ferry across and decide whether we go east or west. So it's just been such an amazing feeling. It definitely is still sinking in. I don't think it'll really sink in until I'm actually finished the entire trip. It's been just the craziest trip out on time. It has gone so fast, but it also feels like I've been on the road for like 6 months. I was just marking out all the little routes that I'd done and writing them on the map, and it just kind of hits you being like, man, it's incredible. Like, it's amazing how far you can go on a bike and how doable it actually is. Looking forward to doing some more through the North Island and seeing what kind of contrasts and differences there are compared to the South. I'm sure there will be many.
Welcome to Aotearoa, Wellington, New Zealand's capital city.
How are you feeling, Joe? Slightly nervous being in the city. It's our first day of biking in the North Island, so we'll see. I'm super excited. Almost afternoon, so we better get going. Oh yeah. Bye bye. Yeah, exciting to be heading towards some surf.
I think we've got some waves tomorrow morning, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
was like, fingers crossed, and Honey went for a high five. High five! That was amazing.
Hani and I had our eyes peeled on a weather system that was forming up the coast. We held a distant hope for waves a few hundred kilometres away and a curiosity to see if we could make it there in time.
We're about 6 days from the next surfing destination by bike. So we're going to try and keep moving every day.
Yeah, there's a little bit of swell forecasted, which potentially could be quite good. So we'll see how we go in terms of getting there on time. We've reached our hardest day. We had like 30 kilometre headwinds for like 55k, putting in double the amount of effort for the same result.
So it's kind of, if you're on a flat road and you've got a 30k headwind, it's kind of like you're pedaling uphill the whole time. It's not super fun. You're never really relaxing.
And then when you've got a tailwind, it's the opposite.
Yeah,
and you feel like you're getting blown along and it's glorious.
Haven't had one of those really at all.
There's absolutely no shoulder here. It's so dangerous.
Hani and I had been slogging into headwinds for 5 days straight. 5 days straight. By that point, we were feeling the weight of it, the physical toll and tax on the body.
Game is that you throw the rock up, and you're trying to hit me, and I'm trying to hit you, but you're not allowed to move. So like,
Oh, chin shot! I'm out of rocks.
I think everyone's lying when they say it's enjoyable. I've never enjoyed riding in the pouring rain, and not only that, if I've ever had to since, it's when it's like it's poor visibility, it's just dangerous, like the roads get slippery. I've had all my close calls are in the rain.
We just had ice cream, which is great. We're gonna get a pie, but it's so stormy and windy and rainy. How are you feeling, Hans?
Yeah, it's been emotional today.
Surfing. It's such a ridiculous pastime. You're just floating on a piece of foam, along a swell line, over and over and over again. Completely meaningless. What a paradox that it brings so many of us the deepest meaning, to the point that we dedicate our entire lives in pursuit of it. Countless early mornings, hours poring over swell maps, or in my case, thousands of kilometres on a bike chasing it.
Beautiful now. Come bike ride New Zealand with me, honey. It'll be fun.
There are no words I have to say in this moment. You're asking me if I'm okay, but I need time to process. All these things that make me lose my focus, and all these parts of me I had not noticed before you came. Before you came. I know you think I'm being cold, but I can't bear to look at you today. 'Cause every single time I do, I fear it might be the last time that you see me this way. But I guess that's how we learn, by setting fire to things that bring us life before we got to watch them burn. And so I'll say goodbye, 'cause I'd rather kill a good thing than wait for it to die. So draw your lines upon my skin for the very final time, and I will color all the men and retrace them until I can't remember what it feels like.
How does do do? Two. Two, thank you. Sick. Little monkey. Oh, it feels so good to have waves. Yay. Cheers.
weeks is up. Unfortunately, got to put the bike in the black box, fly back to Tassie.
My biking buddy is going home. We had never met and just did 3.5 weeks on bikes and in tents together, and it was epic.
It's been so fun. I've made a new lifelong friend. Got to see a new country, and yeah, what a way to see it as well though.
Yeah, amazing. And like, thanks for coming along and being open to join me on a crazy bike trip. Love it. Safe travels home. Thank you so much for the absolute best company ever. So good.
Be safe out there.
I'm in the middle of nowhere. It's glorious. I have decided to head inland. I'm just gonna put my head down, head north at a pretty, hopefully steady pace. So we'll see what unfolds. It is the coolest feeling in the entire world, looking at the map of New Zealand and seeing how far we've come, knowing that you've done that solely through the old woman power on the bike. I just never really thought about it, and then to see what your body can actually do and what it's actually capable of. It's so cool. The best part about the Upton coming down.
You're gonna miss me, 'cause this time I won't be back. There's this thing I gotta be at. Don't say you love me when I've got to be on my way. Oh, I promise I'm never more okay. 'Cause when I see the woods from the trees, all of this means nothing to me.
I'm aware of how fleeting life can be, which means I hold a deep yearning to squeeze every little drop of life out of each day.
Don't give me time, I don't need space to reminisce. I'll give up the ship and anchor, and I'll find a new Friday fix. So no more words to make me wonder if it's worth the wait. Up the rent, kill all the men, anything to get me out of this place. 'Cause when I see the woods from the trees, all of this.
And every paddock I go past, the animals are just looking at me like a crazy woman. Just coming in. I've hit 30 and I've somehow turned into a surfing cyclist. I'm going crazy. Going a little bit loopy. Oh, it's a big truck.
To me, and if I lose you on the way back to myself, and if I lose you on the way back to myself, all of this means nothing to me.
It's now moment to moment rather than day to day. Life on the road presents curveballs time and time again, and I wouldn't change a thing. Fruit is growing me, expanding boundaries in directions that I never knew were possible.
It's crazy. We're so close to the end. I'm just trying to soak up every minute of it, all the hills, everything, because it's going to be over in a matter of days and it's going to go so fast. Had the most amazing couple of days up north here with the most amazing people. Incredible people. People really make the trip.
It's raining for the first time. I've been holding salt mines. Now the wound is clearing, and I am swimming slow through trees where they grow. Every night the same crow whistles through the window, comes to do his feasting on all the things I fear. You, a warming atmosphere.
The evening before my last ride, it's crazy. It feels so surreal. And tomorrow, don't know if you can see it, but I bike right down that beach and out to the end, and that's all she wrote.
In autumn, and I will be alone, but for you and the glow.
What started as inspiration from Robin became a daily practice. I was reminded that land is not something we pass through, but something we form a relationship with. And by travelling slow, this becomes possible. This is one of the most special moments of my life. To be here at the end of this journey. To know the resilience, strength, and stamina it took to do what I just did. I'm so proud of the woman that I am.
Dad's driven the whole way up from my hometown. It's like an 8-hour drive. But he's gonna meet me at the top, which is so special. I can't wait to see him. Maybe it'll all hit then.
If your only focus on a surf trip is scoring perfect waves, cycling will be the most frustrating experience of your life. However, if you have time on your side and plenty of patience, biking is the most rewarding way to experience a new place.
This is like the most comical ending. It's like the biggest hill known to mankind. And I'm walking. I'm walking my last hill. I love it. Humble beginnings and humble endings. Good way to wrap it up.
It's no longer about hyperfixating on waves. It becomes about the spaces in between, the people, the weather, the next meal, and in that slowness, you begin to truly know a place and yourself a little deeper.
Papa Bear. Love you.
Amazing. From the deep south to the top of the country.
Yeah. Crazy.
You know, when you first mentioned it at home, I didn't say anything to you, but I just thought, you're not going to do that.
I thought that was like, Dad didn't say anything when I mentioned the idea.
And you've just so proved me wrong. Mate, you just got such an abundance of grit, courage, beautifulness. I'm so stoked that you're my daughter. Honestly, just like, whew.
Thank you, love you.
And Mum says hi.
Oh, Mum too.
And I've got a whole lot of goodies in the car from Mum, just from Mum for you.
Oh. Perfect ending.